Hello from India. We are in Kolkata, the capital of West Bengal region and one of the biggest cities in the country. And today we will explore the local cuisine. At all, Indian culinary is known for its rich flavors, diverse of spices and a blend of vegetarian and non-vegetarian dishes. But of course, the different parts of the country have its own distinctive features. So let's discover the taste of Kolkata. Kolkata has a unique and diverse culinary heritage that reflects the city's rich history and cultural influences. The local cuisine is often characterized by its love for fish, rice, and sweets. However, vegetarian dishes are also popular in Kolkata as well as throughout the India. Usually, these are vegetables or legumes in some kind of aromatic and spicy sauce or gravy, served with flatbread or plain rice. And of course, the cuisine of West Bengal state has some incredible meat dishes. So, in this video, we will explore all these diverse parts of local culinary and try the most significant dishes in Kolkata. Moreover, I will also add here short information about interesting places in the city because some of them are rarely mentioned in guidebooks and some useful travel tips. We decided to stay in Kolkata in Hotel Marriott Fairfield for around $65 per night. The rooms here are quite clean and well kept with all necessary things. Near the entrance we have the place for bags and clothes. They provide 4 bottles with drinking water, kettle and everything for tea and coffee. However, the minibar is empty. There is also a TV in the room and as a welcome gift the hotel staff gave for us the plate with fresh fruits. Here is also the place where you can sit and work or have a meal, but the chair is with the little spot. In the room we have a big window with a view on the city and the bed. The bed is comfortable.
Very nice.
You like?
Very nice.
But it is king size, not queen size, not
Queen
king.
size. Short.
Short, yes. But quite clean pillows and
Comfy,
everything.
very comfy.
Near the bed you can find the phone with which it's possible to contact the reception socket and the USB port for charging your devices. Here is also the menu for in-room dining with a big choice of dishes from different cuisines, Indian, Western, Oriental and so on. The room has an air conditioner and of course the bathroom. Inside is a shower, shampoo and shower gel are provided, toilet, hygienic shower, mirror, towels, washing basin and dental kits. The bathroom also has something like window with curtains, so you can open it and see everything in the room while taking the shower. That is the end of the room tour, let's go and eat something. As Kolkata is located near the Bay of Bengal and in the delta of the Ganges River, it has a rich source of fresh water as well as saltwater fishes and seafoods. One of the most popular fish in West Bengal state is called hilsa, or as the local people say, ilish. So I couldn't miss the chance to try the dish from it. I decided to start from fish and came to the restaurant called Kosha with good reviews on Google Maps and ordered 2 dishes. One fish dish. It's called Shorshe Ilish. It is the fish and it is cooked in a mustard gravy. And the second one is from prawns called Chingri Malai curry. It is curry from prawns cooked in coconut milk and with aromatic spices like ginger, like chili and so on, coriander and so on. So here is my food. The dish from prawns looks like this and from fish looks like this. Here is the full piece of the fish and they also serve they not serve, I ordered the plain rice and the roti, Indian bread, because dishes are quite spicy and plain rice and roti should balance it. And I do not for what they also give onion, lime and some vegetables like cucumber, like carrot. Firstly, I will try this gravy from the prawn dish. Surprisingly, it is not very spicy, just a little. A little sweet taste also I feel, a little salt taste. It's also good. Let's try with rice. With rice, wonderful. Good combination. And what about the prawn itself? The prawns are quite big. Good tender meat. I feel the strong flavor of seafood even despite the fact that the prawns are in gravy. Very strong seafood taste. The prawn is not overcooked. As I said, so tender, so good, wonderful. And the gravy also tasty. And what about the second one? The fish dish, Shorshe Ilish. First of all, I see that this gravy is more like liquid compared with the first one. And I feel this strong flavor of mustard. Very strong flavor. So let's try the gravy. Oh, it is much more spicy. Really. It is necessary to eat this gravy with rice because without it, it is impossible simply to eat it. And I also feel a little sour taste. So interesting and unusual. I have never tried the dish like this before. And what about the fish? They said that this fish with bones, little bones. I'm not the fish lover, but it is good. Quite tender. Not spicy at all, despite the fact that it is in the spicy gravy. So for me, the first one dish from prawns was better because the prawns are so tasty itself. The gravy is not so spicy, and at all I like seafood. So for me, it is so good. The second one tasty, but I think just to try something local, not for every day. However, for fish lovers, maybe this will be wonderful.
The most notable place to visit in Kolkata is Victoria Memorial. This is a majestic marble building built in memory of Queen Victoria. Inside the building is the museum showcasing artifacts from the British colonial era. Memorial is surrounded by beautiful gardens that is pleasant to stroll through. In this site we found out an interesting fact that Indian people like to make photos with foreigners. So if you are in popular place in Indian city, don't be surprised if someone asks you to make a selfie. Other significant places in the city include the Mother House, that is the headquarters of Missionaries of Charity founded by Mother Teresa, Dakshineshwar Kali Temple, and Howrah Bridge. We got to these places by Uber, which is quite affordable here. However, the city also has a metro. After the long day exploring the Kolkata, I planned to have a dinner in vegetarian restaurant and try more interesting local food. But everything didn't go according to plan and I had to have a pasta for dinner in our hotel's restaurant.
Pasta is not al dente and pesto is not real pasta. It is with mint and a little spicy. So unusual, but this is Western cuisine. For Indian, it is not common thing, but not so bad as it can be normally.
So, after this meal, I was even more convinced that trying local food is much more interesting and tastier, and all in all, we are going to explore the vegetarian side of Kolkata.
That is my second try to tell you about vegetarian dishes. In previous place, in previous restaurant, we have some problems because first of all, they haven't got some dishes which I wanted to try, and the second, they asked to not to make video in that place. And now I find new one restaurant, more fancy to tell the truth. It is so crowded because now it is lunch, and here in menu everything that I wanted to explore, to try from West Bengali cuisine. I ordered the dish from potato and also I ordered the dal from chickpeas and it all served with special Indian bread called luci. And my husband ordered biryani, that is also Indian famous dish, but in Bengali style, so we are waiting for it. So here is my order. That is the dish from potato. That is something like potato curry with spices. I feel the strong flavor of chili, of cloves maybe, of coriander, garam masala. That is dal. It is made from chickpeas. To tell the truth, I even do not feel the smell of chili. Maybe it is not so spicy. and also looks quite appetizing, but the most tasty, I think, will be this Indian bread, flatbread. It has airy texture and it is so fluffy and a little crispy outside. So let's try with dal at first. It is so tasty. Dal is not spicy. Maybe for me it is not spicy because I have eat a lot of spicy food. The dal for me is something wonderful, something so tasty. These pieces of chickpeas are melting, like melting in the mouth. It is unusual and so delicious. I recommend. That is now the best dish which I tried in Kolkata. I want to try potato. Potato is so tender and the texture is so soft. So tasty but quite spicy. It seemed that it was firstly fried or firstly boiled and then a little fried and then maybe stewed in this tasty sauce. So good. And the last dish in this place, biryani. My husband ordered it. It is with chicken, and also they serve it with egg, with boiled egg, and with some kind of sauce. I'm not sure the correct name of this sauce, but it is made from maybe sour cream or something like this. And by the flavor, I also feel that here is the onion, not onion, cucumber, and I see some pieces of carrots. I will put a little on biryani and we'll try. It is a little spicy. The rice is so fluffy, not overcooked. Rice is wonderful itself. And of course, I feel the strong flavor of traditional Indian spices like garam masala, cloves, and everything that is added in garam masala mix. Here is the boiled egg, quite standard boiled egg, but I see that in this egg the yolk was so big because you can see how many yolk and the part of the white is small. And the meat, it was chicken, as I remember. The meat is little chewy, boneless, not so good, not spicy, a little salty, quite tender, wonderful chicken, and with spices, with rice, with egg. It balances so wonderful. And also I forgot about the sauce. I will try biryani with sauce. Sauce gives freshness because first of all fresh vegetables in it, cucumber and dairy product. It is always make every dish more fresh.
After the meal, the waiter gave us the plates with cumin and sugar. It was very interesting because I have never seen such custom in other countries. We paid for our dinner 935 rupees and it was really one of the best food experience for me in India. The name of the restaurant is the Ilish Truly Bong. Highly recommend. Kolkata is a big and crowded city, so the next day we decided to visit more calm but also very interesting place with relaxing atmosphere. It is an eco park, the largest park in India by area surrounded by the big pond.
I think tourists in this garden, in this eco park is not so common situation because even if you will ask the Google what to see in Kolkata, you won't find this garden, this eco park. as a destination. I just found it on Google Maps.
Here you can find beautiful rose garden, moss garden and fountains, watch the birds and squirrels, learn a little more about local animals and plants, or just enjoy a walk among the nature. The park also has a lot of zones where you can sit and rest in the shade of the trees, paid toilets, cafes and food stalls with drinks and snacks. And one of the most interesting sites here, as for me, is the zone with 7 wonders of the world.
Here is the place where I can be in different countries at the same time. For example, now I'm in Egypt, near the pyramids. Then I am in Jordan, near Petra. Then I'm not sure where I am, somewhere in Latin America, and I know that it is Machu Picchu, or not Machu Picchu, Paschi, Island Paschi. I'm wrong. Then I am in India, in Taj Mahal, near Taj Mahal, and Roma, Coliseum. Oh, I forgot also Rio de Janeiro, here in Brazil.
We spent a wonderful few hours in Eco Park, walked a lot, and now it is time to continue exploring the local culinary. While fish is a staple in West Bengali households, meat, especially mutton, which is commonly used to refer to goat's meat in India, and chicken is also widely consumed. One of the most popular mutton dishes in Kolkata is called Mutton Kosha or Kosha Mangsho. This is slow-cooked mutton curry made with aromatic spices, mustard oil and yogurt. And exactly this dish we will go to try.
I ordered the meat dish, it's called Mutton Kosha, but we will start from everything else that I ordered. First of all, drinks. Why I want to tell about it? Because it is so unusual. That is Masala Coke and this is Masala Soda. To tell the truth, the smell is so strange. Of course, I feel the smell of garam masala spices and also the smell of hydrogen sulfate. And the taste, to tell the truth, is the same. My husband tried and said that the smell also like hydrogen sulfate, but I will also try it. So unusual. And also it is salty. I do not know why it is salty. Maybe they add a little salt here, but it is strange for the sweet drink. I ordered paneer, fried paneer, simply because I like this cheese, and that is something unusual. I haven't tried paneer in such variation before. It is quite crispy outside, a little fatty because it was fried in oil, and here full pieces of paneer inside. It is not spicy at all. Good balance of salt. Paneer is plain and the crispy outside is a little salty and with the spices, tasty spices. Good. This is wonderful appetizer. Highly recommend. It's called paneer fingers, if I'm not wrong, in menu. Let's try this dish for which I came here. That is mutton in flavored gravy and spicy gravy, as I know. Something like mutton curry. And of course, it is usually served with Indian bread, roti, or with rice. My husband ordered palau, so I think I will try it with the rice. Palau is also Indian traditional dish, but not like biryani, because biryani is usually served with meat. It is more spicy, and I know they use the different type of rice for palau than for biryani. Yes, and also here in biryani, cashew nuts, some raisins, and green chili. Let's try the mutton dish. The meat is unreally tender. I even do not need to chew it because it falls apart in my mouth. So good. The gravy is spicy. I can even say very spicy because I cannot eat the gravy without bread or without the rice, but it is tasty. To tell the truth, all the gravies in such dishes, for example in curry, in dishes like this, they are quite similar for me by taste, because Indians use quite similar spices. I think there are similar spices in these dishes, and a lot of chili. So the chili and big amount of spices are overheating my tastes. So maybe for Indians it is differs, but for me it is plus minus similar. As I mentioned, sweets are a very important part of Bengali cuisine, and I found one old candy shop with a huge choice. So we will go there and look what interesting we can find.
The name of the store is Balaram's, and it was founded back in 1885. Now it is a chain with many stores in Kolkata, which specializes on traditional Bengali sweets. When you get inside, you are simply lost in the variety of all kinds of mouth-watering desserts. I wanted to try almost everything, but finally I decided to buy only the most famous sweets about which I heard or read in articles. And interesting fact, the sweets in Bengali are often called Mishti.
I bought different types of sweets which are popular in West Bengal state. Unfortunately, in the candy shop wasn't the place where I can sit and try it, so I will try it in the hotel. What I have? The candy called Sandesh, the box of different candies with different tastes. Mist doi, it looks like this in interesting plate. And the sweet called Rassogolla. In the candy shop wasn't the fresh cooked Rassogolla, so I bought it in the can. And it costed me 600 rupees. I think it is quite affordable for this amount. Let's start from Sandesh. I know that it is made from Indian cheese called paneer or chena, and it is also flavored with some aromatic elements like spices, like fruity flavors and so on. It looks like this. I do not know exactly with which flavor it is, but this is with rolls, and also I see here some nuts. The smell is a little creamy, maybe because of cheese. And this is with strawberry. Let's try with strawberry. It is tasty. I think something like the strawberry yogurt, but the texture like the dried cottage cheese. So unusual for me. And the nuts on the top, they give a little chewy texture, also so interesting. I like this dessert. Unusual but tasty. Also, I have the candy Sandesh with rose. Here is also nuts, and on the top here is silver topping. The texture is the same, like dried cottage cheese, and the taste of this candy is not so strong. If the strawberry was so flavored, I feel strong taste of strawberry. Here, to tell the truth, do not feel rose. Maybe I do not know the taste of rose because I didn't try a lot of things with such flavor. But it is good, not so sweet also, interesting. And the last one, Sandesh, I'm not sure which taste is it, which flavor. It is white, this was pink. Here the smell is more like dairy product. Here the taste like condensed milk, I think, or maybe condensed milk with vanilla. Also so interesting, but for me the strawberry is the best one. So tasty. Now it is time to try Mishti doi. I know that this dessert is made also from dairy products. It is like sweet yogurt. To tell the truth, it looks like baked yogurt. But I know that it wasn't baked. It is fresh. By texture, it is more like cream than like yogurt. And on the top I see it is more white, and inside it is more like maybe creme brulee. Yes, it is like yogurt, but yogurt with so unusual feeling. I do not know if I like it or not. I need to try one more time because so strange, really so strange. I thought that this will be like the plain yogurt, sweetened with sugar or maybe some sweet syrup, but no. I know. In many countries, in supermarkets, there are like yogurt desserts or dessert from cottage cheese, and that is something like this, but so sweet, very sweet, and with unusual for me flavor. I cannot even guess which flavor it is. So unusual, but just to try. I don't want to eat it every day. And the last one, Rassogolla. I know that this is something like cheese dumplings. They are also made from Indian cheese paneer, and they are soaked in sweet caramel syrup. It was not so easy to open it, but I've done it. They really look like dumplings, or maybe small cheese balls. So interesting. Quite tender smell, creamy smell, maybe a little vanilla smell, but not strong. Oh, they are so juicy. So unusual texture, like the sponge. To tell the truth, so strong sweet taste hides all other tastes. And actually there are not a lot of tastes in this dessert, like only cheese taste and very very sweet taste. That's all. But not so bad. That is better than the previous one, Mishti for me. So between all these sweets, as for me, the best is this box with candies. This is really wonderful. This is really worth to try. And Mishti and Rassogolla, like interesting experience and maybe for unusual desserts lovers.
It was Kolkata, interesting, sometimes unusual, but definitely with very bright and memorable local cuisine. I am sure there are even more exciting food experiences can be found in this city, but it's time for me to move on. So see you in the next Indian city. Bye bye!